Ignore me.
Yeah.
Ignore me when.
Okay,
Okay.
ready?
Ready?
Are you going? Wait, I guess I have to
Yeah,
see.
wait.
Hold on. Okay, ready?
Okay. Yeah,
No,
ready.
yeah. Go.
Okay.
Welcome to Top and Bottom.
My name is Frederic,
And my name is Kiana.
and we are on Zoom again.
Because we both decided to go home the same weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were. Did you mention it like on the?
You're a
podcast?
man, so you probably didn't hear me.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I think I told you, but I probably just didn't remind you. That's all.
Yes. Well, also, I am very prone to getting rid of information that is only like said once to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Joey knows
I've
this.
seen you
Joey
in
knows
class.
this.
It just goes right out the door.
What was the homework? Yeah.
Yeah.
But today we wanted to do a series you've been wanting to do. And do you want to explain?
I can explain it. We didn't settle on a name, I think, yet.
Oh yeah. Well, what did you want the name to be called?
Like study sessions, like study hall. Learn from the, I don't know. something
Classes
like that.
in session right now.
Classes in session.
2 professors.
It's really a very simple idea. I just thought it'd be fun to pick 2 topics that we like individually know maybe more than the other about, and then share them. And they could be anything. Like
Yes.
this, like today.
Because you were like, Frederic, you know so many random shit, like all this.
You know
like,
random shit. I know random shit. Like literally, and they
Like,
never connect.
You've been wanting to teach me something on the podcast that I'm not aware of, and you were like, I don't know if you care about sports. I was like, you know more than just sports.
We did that
Kiana.
podcast where I guessed the Taylor Swift lyrics, and
Yes.
that got me thinking, and I was like, what do I know like a lot about? Because like you obviously knew like most of the lyrics, but like I was like, and then whatever. We got to this point. So yeah, do you want to share
it's
what we're
gonna
talking about today?
Yeah, we're going to be doing something that is music-based, artist-based, and we're going to be talking about the drama of Taylor Swift and Fifth Harmony.
The rise and fall. That's what I'm gonna call it. The rise
Oh.
and fall of Fifth Harmony.
Okay, mine is the rise and rise, continual rise.
Continual
no,
rise.
the attempted. It's not massacre. What do you
Coup
call
de no.
Coup-
I don't know what it's called.
Coup d'état?
Yeah,
Or-
coup d'état. Yeah.
Yes. So we are gonna each give each other like 30 minutes. I want those timers that are in chess. I don't know
Okay,
what the
you
fuck
want
they're
a
called.
timer. I'm just saying, like, we just know that, like, after you talked for a little bit,
I
we'll
just want them
switch.
in general now, though. I'm like, that's so funny. Like, okay, my turn.
Yeah, like, excuse me, like in the debate.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll divide the time as much as we can, like equally, and
yes.
just kind
And
of
if
talk
they
about
somehow
I think they'll
interlap-
overlap. I have some overlapping.
of like the same people that they're in drama with, or okay.
Well,
I don't.
not same drama, but same people.
Okay, I didn't write down like every single person ever that's existed, but I just like I got the juiciest ones
Okay,
because I can go on for hours.
I know, but we don't
Right.
have that much time.
Yes, and just to clarify, we don't support the idea of drama. This is all petty. It's all fun.
We have never had drama. Drama. We've never had it. No, but this is more like just observance as
Yes,
fans.
and a lot of it is rooted in entertainment industry. Trying to pit women against women. This is
Always.
quoted from Taylor Swift.
And she's woman loving women. I'm not. No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. That's a.
What do you think? Do you think?
I don't know. I've seen some stuff, but I haven't gotten deep into it.
Everyone speculates.
Everyone speculates. That's what drama is. Speculation.
Yes. Okay. Would
you
you
wanna
like
go
to start
first?
us off? Oh,
Actually,
walk-
you know what? Maybe I will because I think mine is going to be shorter. Because
okay.
there's.
Are
not-
you sure? You sent me.
Okay, but in general, there's like it's the timeline because I feel like a majority of people don't know like the context of Fifth Harmony. Like they know the people, maybe they know songs, maybe, but they don't know like everything. But it's not like that's mostly it's like filler information because the drama
Yeah.
itself there's like not that much, but like there's
Okay.
some.
I cannot tell you all the 5 members.
Okay, let's start.
Okay.
I'll give you like a little bit of background. So, first of all, Fifth Harmony. I'm gonna be out and proud now. I wasn't before in the past when I was like a little closeted gay, but like I loved Fifth Harmony. Like I would come home at night, I would watch Fifth Harmony videos, and I wake up the next day and go to school, and like someone would say something, and I'd be like, "Who's Fifth Harmony? Like what is that?" Like it was a problem. Like like we can unpack that later, but they were like my One Direction because they started on X Factor. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, they started on X Factor. They were individual like contestants, and then they got put together as a group. And
Oh, I didn't even know that.
yeah, there's 5 members: Lauren, Camila, Allie, Normani,
Normani!
and Dinah Jane. Okay. Their original name, this is just for fun because I thought it was interesting because I didn't even know it. Their original name was the Lilas, or Lilas. Did not hold up. Then
Flop.
it became 1432. Numbers did not hold up. And then I think it was like the fans voted on Fifth Harmony. That became their name.
Okay.
So now they are Fifth Harmony. Well, not anymore, but we'll get into that. So yeah, this is like on their time on X Factor, honestly, like they were okay. They weren't like great. But I remember like watching all their covers, like they would do covers. That's how I learned Red by Taylor Swift.
Oh
That's how I learned, what's that one? Thinking About You, Frank Ocean, Ariana Grande, Honeymoon Avenue. Like I didn't know what these songs were until Fifth Harmony covered it. And I was like, wow, they're like amazing. Like these are great songs. Anyways, they were on X Factor. They did okay. They got third.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, for a girl group. And then immediately after, like literally like show ended, they went on tour. Harmonize America. It was a mall tour. It
was called Harmonize America.
Yeah, they went from mall to mall to mall, which now that I'm thinking about it is kind of sad because there's like 3 malls in my 10-mile radius of where I am currently. And like I could have gone. I could have seen them.
Oh my God.
Never
Did they
happened.
go to those malls?
I don't know. I could probably look, but
Oh.
they did mall tours. Like that was their thing. There's so much like footage of like them during this time because they would do like little vlogs on, and like they go on Twitter and like do like live streams and stuff like that. But yeah, they did their little vlogs and then, they went on tour, and then Demi Lovato, who was a judge at the time on X Factor, when they were on X Factor, she wanted them to open for her. So they were now the opening act for Demi Lovato.
Oh wow.
Anyways. And so this is where some of the drama starts. The girls are getting older. They're meeting new people. There's the first set of drama is like dating drama. So there was a band called the Vamps. I don't remember if they were on tour with Demi Lovato at the time, but so they like were around Fifth Harmony a lot. There's one guy in the band named Brad Simpson. He's British. There was dating rumors with him and Lauren. That's one group. Austin Mahone. I don't know if you know who that is.
I recognize that name.
Okay. He was I don't even know if he's relevant anymore. There was rumors that he was dating Camila.
Okay.
Boom, boom. As far as the first couple goes, this is where rumors about Lauren's sexuality started because after they broke up, the guy named Brad and the Vamps put out a song called I Found a Girl. And it literally, the lyrics, I'm not going to sing it, but it's like, I found a girl who's in love with a girl. She said that she tried, but she's not into guys. And like that's like it started kind of speculating. And then Camila and Austin, they didn't last very long, and then he immediately started dating like Becky G. Singing in the shower, that girl. So that, and then they kind of dissipated all the rumors. But it's important though that the whole thing with Brad happened because at the same time, okay, I feel like this is a normal thing, but like when there's like a show or like a group of people that people watch, they like to ship people with each other.
Yes.
In Fifth Harmony, there was a huge ship. I'm not going to talk about it a lot because really it's just one part of the drama, but there was a huge ship with Camila and Lauren. I recognize as an adult like that it's not right to put like people and like sexualize them together. I got that. But like when I was 13, I was like, oh, like it'd be cute if they were a couple because they're in the same band, like that kind of stuff. So like there were a lot of people who like thought that they found evidence of like them looking at each other in interviews and like holding hands and like the way they interacted. There's like a lot of that speculation. And yeah, like I said, I would admit I believed it at one point. I never engaged with it like online. Like there are some people who were like commenting on their pictures and stuff about it. I was just more like in my own mind. I was like, oh, it'd be cute, but like whatever. But like I said, respecting boundaries, we can get into it, but whatever. But now Lauren has talked about it like years later and how it made her really uncomfortable and how it affected their friendship. And people also like think because of this, that's why they're kind of distant now. Like the start of like their shipping kind of situation.
You caused this.
I know, I feel bad, but like.
But no, I'm saying you as in the
No,
people.
I know. The harmonizers. Anyway.
Oh, that's the name.
So this all happens. They continue making music and they go on their Reflection tour. This is the best, I feel like the best album they ever put out. I know you put a song on there, I know all the words. If it comes on in a club, I literally would get up on a stage if there was one, table, I don't care. I'll stand up and I'll sing. Like I know.
What's on Reflection that I would know?
I think Worth It's on it.
Worth It's on, okay. Yeah. Give me that.
Yeah. But there's a lot of songs that people don't know. There's like Mariah, there's I gotta think now. Whatever. There's like a lot of songs on that. Well, there's Reflection. There's one with Meghan Trainor on it. There's it's not worth me getting into, but like there's a lot of songs that like I know, like by heart. Like by heart.
This is the album.
Like we could probably remember I talked about this, like doing a podcast where like you give me girl group lyrics and Fifth Harmony lyrics, not to figure out, but like it'd be too easy. I know every single lyric. Anyway. This album comes out. They do the tour. This is like their tour. This is when they're starting to get like really popular. Worth It comes out. That's like their #1 hit. They won, I think, an MTV award for it, Teen Choice Award for it. Blah, 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 blah. Rumors, though, start that Shawn Mendes and Camila are dating. Before they actually started dating. Because she broke off from the group for a little bit. Not really broke off, but she put out a single, I Know What You Did Last Summer, with Shawn.
Oh, that's
you know
her.
The one? You know the song?
I do not listen.
I should just put my, I think we talked about it. I recorded this song just myself, my own vocals, over a karaoke track, and I sent it to everyone for Christmas.
Wait, that was a single when they were still together?
Yeah, like she just put it out while they were still together as a band. Yeah, so this is like, what, 2015, 16, around this time?
Okay.
There's rumors starting about Camila breaking off from the band. And I guess we could look back on their like X Factor performance, and they did give her a lot of solos and like whatever, but I think honestly it's like her voice, like she would always be like the one that they broke off in like a chorus or whatever, like I don't know, but you know there's always
I specifically remember I was there when Demi Lovato was like
you were
like
there.
I don't want to say who, but one of you was like the star or something, and then they're like Khloe Kardashian, she's like, Demi, tell us who, she's like, you.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, Camila's always had a lot of attention on her because of the way she sings. It's very different than the rest of the girls. And like I don't even know, like Dinah, Jane, and I think Ally are the ones that get left out a lot because they ended up not really doing anything. They do have songs like now as individual artists, but it never got like to the fame of like Normani and like Camila. But this is like already, it's like 2015. They've been a band for like maybe 2 years. They've already like talking about splitting up. So the members address this. I think Dinah's the one that says like, you know, like regardless of all of this, I think I have a quote. It's like, regardless of all of this, like the focus is Fifth Harmony. It's always been the foundation of everything. Like they're just reinstating that like nothing's happening. And like Lauren is like, oh, like we were just in the studio, and like Lauren, this is T. She was like, we were in the studio and like, you know, they just did that. I don't know what happened with that, but you know, at the end of the day, like it's just a song on the radio right now, like something like that.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, again, like this is why people thought they didn't like each other. But 2016, the iconic Work From Home drops. I'm playing it in my head. Anyways, so like this was like peak almost. Like they're now rocketing on pop like charts and stuff. I just wanted to put in here, no one talks about it, but they did a song for Hotel Transylvania. It's called I'm in Love with a Monster. I think it's up there with Work From Home. I think it's like one of their best songs.
Harmonizers down below.
Yeah, let me know. No, I'm kidding. But their performance, anyways. So this is now 2016. Work From Home's out. Whatever. Camila does another single song by herself with Machine Gun Kelly. Bad Things.
I listened to
that one.
It's just I bought that song on my Apple Music.
Yeah. Anyways, but they're also announcing a new tour at the same time. Their 7/27 tour. That's the date or something that they got put together. Okay. And this is the last tour they go on as a group, because in the middle of the tour almost, I think, like New Year's Eve, they do their last performance ever. Like on the the New Year's Eve show, they do their thing, and then literally Camila announces she's leaving the group. Tour is still going on. What? Like everyone's like, what is happening? Like why? So there's two sides, because Fifth Harmony was saying that they were blindsided, that they didn't know that she was leaving. They were informed from her representatives that she was leaving, like not even from her. And they're like, but you know what? We're moving forward. That's just the four of us. So don't worry. Like we're still here, you know? And Camila responds. She's like, she was shocked. She said she was shocked by their statement, because she said that she didn't keep them in the dark and they knew that she was going to leave. And then Fifth Harmony responds back. And they said the last thing they want to do is like engage in like a battle of we said, she said online. So they released a whole statement with all the tea. They literally released like an essay, and they basically explain in that whole thing that like They said like we want you hear everything from us unedited and unmanipulated, like just us, like, and so they released the whole thing. And basically in that whole passage they like say that they tried to meet with her several times and she never showed. And then they end with, we know you're hurt and confused, we are too.
Oh.
I remember the day that I found out. I had to hide my crying because people didn't know I cared about Fifth Harmony.
Oh my god.
I know. And I never got to see them perform together. My friends, as a joke, wanted to go to a Fifth Harmony concert. And like in my body, I was like, yes, let's go, please, let's go. But outside, I was like, that'd be cool. I don't care.
Oh. And you regretted it.
And I regretted it because it was like one of their last performances, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, they break up. At the same time, like in the same year, I think it's after the 2016 election, which everyone knows about, Lauren comes out as bi in a op-ed piece for Billboard. And she just kind of reveals that she's like she has romantic feelings for people regardless of gender boundaries, and she can fall in love with anyone, basically whatever. And she's like, she has like this whole essay, and she says it. And then she also reveals, though, I don't know if it's at the same time, but pictures of her and like one of her best friends like kissing are circulating around the internet. And like this friend like showed up in a few of like the vlogs, so like I knew who she was. And I was like, wait, that's weird. Because like around the same time like those rumors of Camila and Lauren started, she was actually like in a relationship with her friend. Not that I'm putting anything together. I know, I'm let it go. It's gone. Like the idea is gone. But like, you know, it was just like interesting because like not that there's any validation. Like it's not like I don't feel validated knowing that she is bi, but like it was just like interesting to like see that like at that time like we didn't know what was happening. There was like more under the surface.
Did they finish the tour after after?
Yeah, they finished
Camila's
as the 4.
Oh, like she literally did not come back.
Yeah. Chico, don't bark. My dog just got.
Wait, who sang Camila's parts?
I think they just divided it between. Normani was the one who usually covered for her because she could hit higher notes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she was slaying. Anyways, but the pictures that were released, I think. Oh, they were released in 2017. I'm talking. Can you hear him? He's like running around like a maniac.
I can barely, don't worry.
Okay. Oh my god, not him. She, like, the pictures came out, but she already, like, they had already broken up, so, like, there was no point, like, in, like, she was just saying, like, yes, like, I was in a relationship, like, almost kind of, like, after the fact, saying it to everyone. I think this is the most iconic girl group, like, drama ever to exist, okay? Fifth Harmony performs at I think the MTV VMAs, okay? They start with 5 figures standing on like this block. I don't even know. It's like some structure for the performance. 5, and then the music drops. Boom. The middle girl is like a dummy or like a fake person, like just some like a dancer even. I don't know, like just some random person, and she gets snatched from the middle and like falls off the like structure, and then the 4 girls are just standing there like waiting for their like intro. It's basically, obviously, it's shade at Camila. Like, they literally, like kicked her off the stage. Like, that's metaphorically what I was getting. Anyway, and if anyone hasn't seen this video, you have to see the video because it just makes it 10 times. Like, I could explain it to you.
I've even seen this.
But
I love
it is amazing. Like, it literally, like, I hurt a little bit because, like, that was, like, you know, my group. Like, I was, like, really happy. And then, like, all the tea went down, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess we got to take, I mean, I obviously took Fifth Harmony side at the time, but, you know. Anyway, it was just a lot. It's like I felt like I went through a divorce a little bit, like just of a whole. I mean, it's even more because there's more people involved. But they do the tour, they do the performance, they finish whatever. Lauren starts putting music out with, I think she has a song with Halsey, Strangers. I don't know if you know that.
Wait, did Camila respond to that?
I don't think she responded. I think she just internally reflected.
Oh.
I don't think she responded. I didn't see anything, but I mean, she might have, like, I don't think she would though, because she already had like a lot of people basically believing that she left the group without telling anyone. So Lauren puts music out with Halsey. It's okay. I mean, it's Halsey. And then Lauren starts dating Ty Dolla $ign, who was the rapper in Work From Home. Yes. So that happens. I put this in here because I'm like, I don't want to not talk about Ali and Dinah Jane, but like, they had music too. Ali has a song with Look At Us Now. I don't know, she was featured on like Artists, like whatever. But Camila puts out her first single, Crying in the Club.
Oh, that was Havana.
We'll get there. And literally, it's about her like kind of being left out. She puts out another song. I have questions. Okay, anyone who's ever talked to me about Fifth Harmony knows I bring this up every single time. I have questions. If you look at the lyrics, it's like almost her point of view of the kind of group. A lot of people think it's like a breakup song. I don't think so. I'm gonna read you some of the lyrics. Okay, ready?
Okay.
I have questions for you. Number one, tell me, who do you think you are? You got some nerve trying to tear my faith apart. Okay. Number two, why would you try to play me for a fool? I should have never trusted you. I'm gonna get emotional. Number three, why weren't you who you swore that you would be? Why weren't you who you swore that you would be? Like, why weren't you like who you said you were gonna be? Number three. So then she says, I have questions haunting me. And then at the end, there's like a whole, like, it's like a voice memo, like layering thing. She says these questions. How do I fix it? Can we talk? Can we communicate? Can we talk? Do you want to fix it? I have questions. Is it my fault? Do you miss me? Doesn't that sound like it's her point of view? I think this is all speculation.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
it's
who
like,
else?
Right, because I mean, she had relationships. It was like Austin Mahone. Like, it's like, and maybe Sean before they actually dated like publicly. But like, I don't think it was a breakup song. I think it was like, that's her like responding to everything. Like, that's how she's dealing with it. Anyways, girl is like, I'm over the drama. Releases Havana, whatever.
Havana.
Number one hit. Goes past any song that Fifth Harmony has ever like released, like, because it just shot up. Like, it literally was there for like a long time. You remember? Dinah has music, Lauren has music, Allie has music. It's not like I could list them. No one's gonna know what it is anyway. And then Camila releases her song "Never Be the Same." Also is very successful. Never be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then she has her solo album, Camila.
It's just called Camila?
Mm-hmm. She puts it out there. But
I hate albums that are just their names.
I know. Normani, though, has a song with, I don't know, I always say it wrong. Khalid?
Oh, Khalid.
I
think.
Love Lies. It does well, obviously. And then March 19th, 2018. I didn't read that right. They announced their infinite hiatus to pursue solo careers. Boom. Now the aftermath. I'll get into it. After 2018, Sam Smith and Normani released Dancing with a Stranger. That does really well. Normani releases Motivation. That does really well in its own like kind of category. But at the same time, Camila is opening for Taylor Swift on her Reputation tour.
She opened for Taylor Swift. Oh wait, I forgot they are friends.
Yeah. And at the same time as that, Camila drops Senorita, which also does very well. And she announces, or it becomes public, that her and Sean are dating. Individual T. Is Camila Cabello racist? There was an interview that Normani did with Affinity Magazine where she basically, like, they bring up how Camila reblogged like insensitive language and several like racist and xenophobic tropes on Tumblr. And Normani doesn't like address that specifically, but she just says like it's kind of devastating that this would come from like someone, you know, that I was close with, blah, 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 blah. And then Camila responded after that whole interview and was just like apologizing, but saying like when I was younger, I used language that I'm regretful of, and like I was uneducated and ignorant, and I didn't understand the whole weight and true meaning of all these words, and I'm embarrassed that I ever used it. So she responds to it. But there is like, now that's kind of like a thing. I wouldn't put it the same level as like Millie Bobby Brown being homophobic, but like people kind of were like, oh, she's racist. Like,
oh, I see.
But like she actually, I mean, I don't think even Millie has like actual like evidence of her being homophobic. People just said she was
I think there is a clip of her like 13 years old saying the D word because she didn't know what that meant.
Right. Okay. So whatever. But like it's not the same
But the
level.
gays took it.
Yeah, and they ran. But I'm not defending nor supporting Camila, but like she basically, it's kind of the same thing. People now will be like, oh, she's racist, and I'm like, you know, take it as you will. But additionally, there's more tea with them. These two girls only. Fans were accusing Camila of sabotaging Normani's release, her single release, because she released Don't Go Yet the same, like literally, I think the same day that Normani released Wild Side with Cardi B. So people had like a conspiracy that she did it on purpose. Like, but I don't think.
I don't think
I feel like she's not in
artists are allowed
charge of
to.
that. I feel like
No,
that's
I
like
don't think so.
management. But she got a lot of angry tweets. Anyways.
Okay.
Now we'll look at Lauren and it's really Camila is like stirring the pot. Like everything is with Camila, and I feel bad, but I'm like, oh, whatever. You remember how obviously like they were shipped together in their fandom. What was I gonna say? So Lauren's already bi at this point. Like she comes out as bi, and she appeared on a podcast. Lauren did in 2020, and she was asked about their like relationship as friends, and Lauren just says like we're very good friends. That's it. And she says like we had love for each other, like a genuine friendship. Like that's literally like she doesn't comment extensively on it. So we didn't really get much from that. But Lauren also went on the Zach Sang podcast or show, whatever. And she was asked about Fifth Harmony, and he was like, are you ready to kind of talk about it, like that story, like what happened? And she was jokingly, she's like, no, like you're gonna have to wait, like I'm gonna have to be like old and like have no other way to make money before I like talk about it. But she was joking. She's like, no, she said she loves the women very much in the group, and she's grateful to see everybody doing their own things. And she just says like, no matter what happened, they all got to where they wanted to be, supposedly. But she did end by saying like, I can't really blame people for who they are when they were hurt, because I'm not me when I'm hurt. So like kind of just saying like, whatever happened, she doesn't really, they're healing basically. Camila most recently dropped a song with Willow called Psycho Freak. The song itself, I don't know, it's questionable, but the lyrics says, everybody says that they miss the old me. I've been on this ride since I was 15. I don't blame the girls for how it all went down. Thinking out loud in the bathroom while my friends laugh on the couch. Wow, moment's gone now. This is important for anyone who's watched any of their old vlogs, because there was, I think, a legitimate vlog where they're like all sitting on the couch and everyone's like, oh, where's Camila? They couldn't find her. And people are speculating that she was hiding in the bathroom, like while they were all like doing the vlog and like kind of talking to the camera and like answering questions and doing all the things. And like, obviously for like those kind of things, like I would need to give you like the visual like reference to all, because there's a lot of like, there's a few where like, in regards to like the Cameron thing, like there's few where like where Lauren and Camila are both missing and like they don't know where they are and like the people assume they were together, all that stuff. But like a lot of like the speculation is actually pulled from that footage that was them before their tour, which is what I would watch when I like would come home, and because it's like not, I don't know, it's not like interviews. It's like them literally all like moving around with their iPhone, like just recording themselves. So after all that, where they are now, at least, Normani's doing well. She performed Wild Side with Cardi B at the VMAs like last year. She did Dancing with the Stars.
Camila?
Normani.
Oh,
She did
Normani.
Dancing with the
Oops.
Stars. She got third place.
Oh my god.
She also appeared
Oh,
as a judge.
third place again.
I know. She also appeared as a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. Legendary.
Yes.
And That's
Yes.
My Jam. And then she's modeling for Rihanna now for Savage, Fenty kind of collaboration. Ali, I put it in here. I don't know, girl. She did Dancing with the Stars. I don't know what place she got, but and then she has a few songs. Oh, she has a new album coming out called Mi Música, which is going to be entirely in Spanish. Which I don't think she ever spoke Spanish ever in any of the vlogs. So maybe it's like a awakening. Fun fact: Ali and Normani are from Texas.
From
Anyway.
like, where,
Oh, Houston.
like near you, Texas,
and
or?
I don't know where Allie's from, but Normani's from Houston. Camila and Lauren, why it was funny that they got put in a group together was because they went to school or something, like literally like 2 miles apart. Like they lived like very close to each other in Miami.
Oh yeah, how did they even meet in the beginning? Like, how do they?
Right? Because I'm like,
Why are they friends?
Why are they at who?
Why were they friends in the beginning? Like,
Camila and
did they
Lauren?
ever say? No, like the whole group. Like, why?
They weren't. They were put together.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah,
They were
the
like
X
completely
Factor.
strangers. Like and like literally, it was my One Direction. Like literally, like it was the same exact storyline. And she has a memoir titled "Finding Your Harmony."
A book?
Yeah, she's
Like
really,
the-
yeah, she's riding on that train. Dinah is, I think she was one of the most talented people actually, like vocally. She has a few songs coming out. She did drop a song right before COVID, and then it was kind of hard for her to go on tour for it, or like a EP or something. But she did hold on, let me reading my words. She did perform on Wild and Out, which is a show, I think on MTV, and then also in Netflix for the after party. She was like in it somehow. So Lauren has songs that are out. They did kind of well. one of them is like Expectations, and she has like a few things. But oh, I forgot to add, Normani and Lauren. I don't know if they did the same song, but they did do songs for the Birds of Prey soundtrack. So like they were somewhat in collaboration. But she has an EP out, whatever. But she is starting a podcast. Get it? Like us.
Everyone is starting a podcast,
I know.
I swear.
Called Attunement, which is like supposed to be for like healing and like helping people with personal growth. That's like, she's always been like very spiritual like that. I mean, I could talk about Camila, but since she left, she is open for Taylor Swift. She had Havana, she had Senorita, she had Never Be the Same, blah, blah, blah. All of those things. And then she acted in Cinderella, the movie.
Did she act though?
And then very publicly, she started dating Shawn Mendes in 2019, and they broke up in 2021. But
Oh, they broke up?
in 2021, they broke up. You're about a year late.
I didn't keep up.
It's okay. I kept up. But yeah, that's Fifth Harmony. And that's a very like condensed kind of timeline, rise and fall of them all. But it was a thing. It happened. I went through it. I'm emotionally damaged. I never saw them live. Yeah.
Hold on.
No,
I could have sworn like they were last Met Gala, like we literally talked about Shawn and Camila together.
Yeah.
Did they break up after that?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's like my biggest regret. I always wonder like how much would it cost to like have them perform together for me? Like how much would I have to pay?
Oh, I think Taylor Swift cost like 10 million or something.
Okay, that's reasonable. I thought it was gonna be like $1 billion. I thought it was
No,
gonna
it's
cost me
not
like $1 billion to have them all come together. And
I don't
perform
even
for me.
think Taylor Swift is a billionaire. She's just like 100 millionaire.
But that's Fifth Harmony. That's a little piece of me that I'm sharing with you.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Do you still listen to their songs?
Yes, it is like my favorite thing to work out to work to walk to.
To
Yeah.
walk.
Literally.
Do you listen to them as individuals?
No. I did listen. Okay. This might be controversial. I liked Camila's album, Camila. Like, I thought it was decent. There were good songs on it. I listened to Lauren a little bit, but she didn't really have that much out anyway, so it was like kind of hard to like follow. But the other three, I have not kept up with as much. I mean, I know of Normani songs. Like, I listen to it when it comes on, but like, I don't like go to her Spotify and like listen to her music. Oh,
You go to Fifth Harmony.
I go Fifth Harmony's hits, Fifth Harmony Reflection Tour. I watched their tour. Like, I've watched their tour so many times, like from like fan cams, like just holding up their phones. I know the set list at the end. I know how they do their introductions. They go, Lauren, are you ready for this? Normani, are you? You know, they go like they do the whole like sound call. It's like really cute. But yeah, and yeah. I feel very vulnerable right now, but
You feel like you seem like you're reflecting.
I'm always reflecting. Always. Reflection.
It's okay. We appreciate the vulnerability.
But yeah, I'm just sad because I know they'll never be together again. I don't know if there'll ever be like a girl group like that again. I mean, what is it? Little Mix? What are their name? What's their name? Little Wings? Wings? I don't know their name. They tried. They were popular in their own way. I just never got into it. It wasn't the same.
I don't think I've ever listened to... I never listened to, like, groups in general.
You should try it.
I mean, I've tried.
Like you should try Fifth Harmony, sorry. I meant to click.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
I think there's something just gay about them. Like, it just, like... it was accepting. I was accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'm happy for you, and I'm also sorry for you.
Thank you.
And I love that for you. Okay.
This is my constructive feedback.
Bring it on,
All
Taylor
right.
Swift. Okay. I just want to... What do you know about her?
I know Jake Gyllenhaal. Drama. I know people thought she was dating Karlie Kloss, I think, or something like that. And then
I didn't go that far.
Whoever played Quinn on Glee, like there was like tea about them somewhat being together. At least that's what obviously that's what I would see like on my radar.
Yes.
And then most recently her jet scandal of her flying more than any celebrity supposedly.
Yes.
I know where she used to live in New York. This is like now me on this. That's all I know about.
I think she still has that building.
I'll just knock every day until I see.
She goes in it. She goes everywhere. So.
Swift residence. Oh my god, residence. Little helicopter landing on top. And she flies.
What do you want to know first? Because like I don't have the the chronological timeline is like so long at this point.
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
have
What
the,
do
I
you
just
think
have
would be
the.
interesting for me?
Um,
I want
I mean,
something I've never heard.
do you know about like the Kanye drama?
Okay. Yes, I know about the Kanye
Yes.
drama.
Okay.
I don't live in a
Um,
rock.
let's see.
But
I
you
mean,
can talk.
okay.
No, you should talk about what you want to talk about. Like, this is for everyone too. It's not just for me.
Okay. Let's do.
They're probably so
I'm
bored
sure-
of Fifth Harmony. They just are waiting for something
Okay.
else.
Well, there's like beef, quote unquote beef with like almost every single person that's existed apparently.
Oh, really?
So like for example, like even Lady Gaga's in there, because in 2013, Lady Gaga did an interview and she's like, this is her speaking. What she doesn't know is I was at the 2013 AMAs or something. Her and I were sitting next to each other and she goes, oh my God, I love art pop. I love Applause and Applause is my favorite song. And I was thinking, yeah, this chick is full of shit. But then my buddy called me, who's my stylist, and she was doing a shoot and he was styling her. He goes, Taylor Swift is in here blasting art pop so loud and she is dancing and she's posing. I thought to myself, I like this girl. You know why? Because she said the same thing to my face that she said behind my back. Yeah, I like her.
That's not tea though. That's just like.
I know,
cute.
but it's like people still included that as like
Oh,
a
fair.
feud. Like I think
Oh.
for Demi Lovato, there's like, and I remember it's just because literally there's like maybe a few cases where she defends Scooter Braun, which I don't know if you're familiar with him.
I'm familiar with him on the side of Justin Bieber because I know he was like his manager.
Yes.
But, yeah.
There's also tea with Justin. Basically, like when Scooter Braun bought Taylor Swift's masters
Right, and that's why she had to do all
For-
her Taylor's versions.
for $300 million, and Taylor Swift found out the same day everyone else did. So then it became this thing of like, I'm going to re-record them, and she came public about like how Scooter Braun's an ass, and then like it was like half and half of like who Scooter Braun has under management. Half of them were supporting Taylor Swift, and the other half weren't. And like on the other half that weren't, I think it was like Demi Lovato and Justin Bieber. Maybe initially, maybe he's changed. I forget. I don't keep up with him.
Yeah.
But Demi Lovato's like, of all people, like Scooter Braun is not someone. He is not the bully. Like, it's not him. And then there are
She's
other
defending a
people
man. I would never. Okay.
I forgot like who was defending, but like I know Ariana Grande was on Taylor Swift's side.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
I trust Ari.
And then like for Nicki Minaj, or I put Minaj, in 2015, like she didn't get an a VMA award. I don't even think Nicki Minaj has like, she still hasn't won any Grammys.
She
So it's
just
like-
won Lifetime Achievement for VMAs.
Is
She
that her
had
first one?
She had a performance that's like 6 minutes long. I showed it for my parents literally like an hour ago. They're like, "Why is it so sexual?" And I'm like, "It's freeing. Enjoy it. Live in it.
Is
love
that her
it."
first
I don't
VMA
know if it's
award?
her first. I feel like she's won.
Either way, there was like after she didn't win, she tweeted like about how like unjust it is, and because like she thought she would get one for Anaconda and Feeling Myself because like they were everywhere, but I think the VMA went to Bad Blood instead.
Interesting.
And like basically Nicki Minaj, she was just talking about like how VMAs is racist and like,
Yeah.
and then Taylor Swift jumped in. It wasn't even about her, and she was like, I don't think you should put women against women or something like that. Or no, because Nicki Minaj says if your video celebrates women with very slim bodies, you will win the VMAs. And then Taylor Swift jumped in and it's like, I don't think you should put women against women. And then Nicki Minaj was like, girl, I had no beef with you. I don't know why you're trying to talk.
Oh, she's like, "Why are you adding?"
Yeah,
to
she's
the
like, why are you
conversation?"
trying? And
Yeah.
then and Taylor Swift, it's a little tone deaf, but she's like, it's okay. If I win, you can come up with me.
Girl.
But then Nicki Minaj, she was like, sure. And then I think they did come up and they sang one of Nicki Minaj's songs together.
Oh.
So they're fine.
That's cute.
But it's just the tone, it was that far. If I win, you can come up. And then the Katy Perry one. This one is like, this is 10 years long, I think.
Really? I know that
So-
there was tea because then there was like a music video where she dressed like Katy Perry or something. Like just kind of showing like she had like a music video
Oh,
where she
yes,
dressed
yes,
as
yes,
people
yes.
who she had beef with at some point.
Yes. That's Look What You Made Me Do. I will break that down.
Okay.
Because I could do a whole video about that. Yeah, so it started in 2012. They both happened to date John Mayer, actually.
Love.
Which is the one,
Actually-
that's the song.
Don't love. I don't love that. Anyway.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
And so like the beef started when on on Taylor's Red Tour, 3 dancers left early to perform on Katy Perry's Prismatic World Tour. And then Taylor Swift left a quote to an interview, like I think Billboard, and she says like, Katy Perry would come up to me at award shows and say something and walk away, and I would think, are we friends, or did she just give me the harshest insult of my life? Then she did something so horrible. I was like, oh, we're straight up enemies. And it wasn't even about a guy. It had to do with business. She basically tried to sabotage an entire arena tour. She tried to hire a bunch of people out from under me, and I'm surprisingly non-confrontational. You would not believe how much I hate conflict. So now I have to avoid her. It's awkward and I don't like it. And then Katy Perry tweeted, watch out for the Regina George in the sheep's clothing. And then Bad Blood comes out. Because baby, now we got that. And it's like, it's clearly about Katy Perry.
Wow.
And then...
I didn't know it was about Katy Perry. Wow.
You did it?
I didn't know at all. I
Oh my god, no, it's like, it's rumor, but it's like everyone's basically, everyone's agreed and like, yes, it was about Katy Perry.
Wow.
And around this same time, after she won the VMA, Katy Perry tweets out, she finds it ironic that like, that Taylor Swift's like, oh, don't pit women against other women, when that whole song was about another woman, the takedown of another woman, and like she capitalized off of it technically. And then Katy Perry released a perfume called Mad Love.
Okay, I kind of saw with Katy on this. No, I'm kidding.
And then, well, like at this point, like Katy Perry's just like there.
Yeah.
And then in 2017, she did a James Corden interview, and it was like, yeah. So here's the situation. Like, yes, there is a situation between me and her. I would like it resolved. I don't want this BS anymore. I'm waiting for her to apologize. So then in 2018, on Taylor Swift's Reputation tour, Katy Perry sends a literal olive branch to her.
Aww.
Which I think like symbolically is like sign of
it's
like peace
a
or something.
peace, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, why did Katy Perry send it to her? But like I was like, I thought Taylor Swift should, in my opinion. But basically like Taylor Swift put it on her Instagram story and everyone's like, oh my god. And then You Need to Calm Down comes out and they're in like, I think Taylor Swift is fries and then Katy Perry's burgers and they hug.
Yeah, that's what I remember, something like that.
Yes. And then when she came out about Scooter Braun, Katy Perry signed a petition on change.org for her to re-record her songs.
Love.
Because there's a petition.
That's like an enemies to lovers like trope. Like
yeah, did that last 10 years though? Yes.
Yeah, but that's fine.
And it's like, to me, it's like, okay, it was 3 dancers.
Oh, really? Is that what she was
I mean, that's like that. Apparently, that's how it all started.
Wait,
like,
so are we
3.
siding with Katy Perry?
I'm siding with no one because I'm like, this is all petty.
Oh, fair.
Like,
Yeah.
But it was 3 dancers, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're like, they're rich.
Yeah.
Can't you just hire more?
Right. Interesting.
And then, I mean, then there is the Kanye situation. So it started in 2009 when Taylor Swift won her VMA. I think she's like 16 at this time.
Yeah, so I know how it started, but like I just don't know. I never followed up with after he made Famous.
Okay, so 2009, Kanye's like, listen, love you, Taylor, but Beyonce had a great album too. And Beyonce's like, stop.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And then even Obama calls Kanye a jackass. And then he apologizes later. But then 2010, Taylor Swift released a song called Innocent, and it's alluding to Kanye. And then Kanye says later, he's like, what I did was selfless, because Taylor Swift got like 100 magazine covers and sold millions. And then
That's gaslighting.
2015, they're friends again at
Yeah.
I think the next VMAs or something. And then like Taylor Swift makes a joke about it. And then 2016, he releases Famous.
Yeah.
Bitch, I made that bitch famous or something. And doesn't naked Taylor Swift in the music video.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Taylor Swift might have sex or something.
Yeah.
And then that's also when Kim Kardashian releases the voice memo.
Yeah.
The recording on Snapchat of Kanye talking to Taylor Swift.
So what happened?
And it was basically like the whole right after Famous was released. Taylor Swift's like, I never approved that lyric. Like y'all. Because people are like, why would you let him say that? And Taylor Swift's like, I did not let him say that. I did not want that on the album. Or
right.
he told me this would not be on there. And then Kim's like, actually, this is proof. And I think later it's revealed it was fake. It was not the full recording or something.
Oh, okay.
Or it was clipped together.
Like
Either way, it was a lie. Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's what people need to know.
But I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that at all.
Like in the beginning, like everyone was siding with Kim because it was like, oh, we have the proof.
Yeah.
So then hashtag Taylor Swift is over party. Hashtag Taylor Swift is a snake. Like Kim just released like 3 snake emojis on a day, and it was called like the Snake Day or something. And then basically Taylor Swift goes off the internet for a whole year. A whole year. She didn't even leave the house.
Dang.
People could not
Yeah.
find her.
Wow.
And then Reputation comes out.
Yep, iconic. Is that the one that she goes, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that one.
And there's like a bunch of references in that song. Like even in the lyrics, there's like, I don't like your tilted stage, which is like Kanye performed on a tilted stage at some point. And like the whole thing is like about everyone who's been against her.
Wow.
But it's mainly Kim and Kanye.
She's like, I'm taking notes.
Yes. Like, and she even makes a joke about like in the end, like I don't know if you've seen the outro of this music video.
Isn't it all the Taylors standing next to each other?
Yeah, all the Taylors accepting her award, and then she basically makes fun of herself. She's like, "Oh, stop making that stupid surprised face. It's so fake." And like she knows how to make fun of herself at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of snakes reference. She embodies the snake, and then I think at that point, like after the tour, I didn't keep up too much. Like this is when I started getting to Taylor Swift because I was like, "That's a slay."
Yeah.
I didn't even
She
care.
slayed.
But like even when it was first released, like I think there was like 1 million likes on the, like I would say there's like a 10 likes to 1 dislike ratio, or maybe even like a 10 to 5 initially when it came out because people still did not like Taylor.
Yeah.
But it was later revealed that like it was not the whole recording. Kim
Yeah.
was lying, and then we sided with Taylor Swift, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then ever since then, she's like basically trying to make herself like, I don't care about everyone else. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to, jump from my label.
Yeah.
Because it was out. She only owns everything after Reputation.
Dang, that's a lot.
So that's only Lover.
That's all her country is gone.
All the country, yeah.
She's like,
every
no.
country song. Yeah, it's like All of Red, Blank Space, Reputation, the original Taylor Swift, Speak Now. Oh my god, where's the other one? Where's the last one?
15.
Fearless. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she's re-recording all of those,
Wow.
and then, at some point, it was also during like right before Reputation. People thought she was like this really pro-Republican, like conservative person, because there's just this rumor about like a lot of celebrities being that,
Yeah.
because it's beneficial to them, and she didn't speak on it at first. She didn't speak now on it, because at first she was like, everything I say gets twisted.
Yeah.
But then when she released Lover, it was like the You Need to Calm Down, the gay video, like supporting Glad at the end. And in her documentary, she even went to Tennessee to try to, or she even like made a tweet or like a post saying like, y'all need to vote. And this was like during the 2016 election, I think. Mm-hmm. Or maybe not 2016, but like it was in a state election for her hometown Tennessee. And
I think I remember it because it was almost like a swing vote, like that.
it was almost swing, but either way, like after she tweeted that, I think like votes for people like under 20 went up by like a big percentage, basically.
Yeah.
She did not win though, but either way,
It was
she
still a
did do
success
something.
in
Yeah.
its own way.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, but like in the documentary, like she was saying, like I didn't go out for a whole year. No one saw me for a whole year. Even during the initial like VMAs thing, there were a lot of people booing after Kanye went up, but then Taylor Swift said she thought it was them booing at her, so she's had that for the whole time as well. So yeah, like that documentary was actually very sad. If you want to watch it, it's very good. But those are like the big hitters, I say.
So what's about what's going on with the jet?
People
What's the
are saying,
beef with Taylor and the environment?
it's just like I think it got, I don't know who finds this information, but like Taylor
Well, I know
Swift,
it started with people trashing Kylie because she took like an 18-minute flight versus like a 30-minute drive or something.
Yes.
But
Yes.
And then they dug up Taylor as well.
Yes. Because they did a study on like a flight tracker for celebrity jets, and Swift is on the top. Miss Swift. It's 170 flights and 8,300 metric tons of greenhouse gases. Which like I don't, like in my head I'm like, how does a gas weigh?
Okay.
Do you know what
Literally,
I mean?
right now Anna's teaching solid liquid gas with like her students, and I was like thinking, she gave me like examples. I can't remember what it was right now, and I was like, is that a liquid or is it a gas? And she's like looking at me like I'm dumb, and I'm like, no, like I'm serious, like I can't tell. But like yes, I also like weighing. I don't know how you weigh gas.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense to me.
Just like, you know.
So I think, let's see. oh, I forgot like how it even started between Kylie, but like either way, Kylie was up there as well because she took like a 3 minute flight or something, and people like the representatives for Swift, they were saying like it was caused by like this big 8,300 tons was caused by other people flying on the jet because it's loaned out regularly to other individuals to attribute most
They're
of
doing
all
damage control.
yeah. Um, and then someone on Twitter wrote, "You really gotta hand it to Taylor Swift's publicist because she generously rents out her jets for her poorer friends who can't afford her own personal jets to use. It's the funniest possible way to put a humanitarian spin on her carbon emissions." And like to me, it's like, yes, this is like I don't know why all these Swifties. As a Swiftie, I'm like I don't even care too much. Like first
Yeah.
of all, you can't just defend her to the day you die.
Right.
Like
No.
this does exist, it's not good for the environment. And
Yeah.
we all do shit that's not good for the environment.
Right.
But like people try to defend like, "Oh yeah, she gives it to other people." And I'm like, "These other people are also celebrities, I think."
Yeah.
So they're all like all of them are under the same boat. But yeah, that's basically it. She just is I think she's the number one.
I think
might be
she's
number
just, her name's always in there for something. Like, I don't know.
But now there's like so many memes about Taylor Swift in the jet.
Yeah.
Like, have y'all seen the TikToks of like, oh, like Taylor Swift going to get a midnight snack, and it's like her being flown in from a helicopter.
I saw a few, but I didn't like understand the extent of it because I thought people were just like comparing her to Kylie, but I didn't realize it was like she was until Emma literally told me. She's like, "Oh, did you hear?" Like, I was like, "What? That's crazy." But I didn't know how much of it was true, but I guess most of it is.
I mean, yeah, it is true. Like, but like all the celebrities use them as well. She's just the number one. But you know what? Taylor Swift is number one in most things. So
Height.
I applaud her. Yeah, height. I think she's like 6'4" or something.
She's not 6'4". There's no way.
I will. No.
She's like
People
6'2".
No.
I say
Height-
6'2" max.
Okay, 6'4". Oh, never mind. She's 5'11".
Okay, I'm closer.
She looks so much taller.
6'4" is tall.
Everyone always says like she's so tall.
But
Joey's 5'11".
Joey's somewhat tall compared to us.
Yeah, but when someone says like Taylor Swift is tall, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna say tall, like it has to be above 6 feet.
Okay, that's why I said 6'2", because I also thought she was tall. But if I okay, maybe in heels. When she was strutting Yankee Stadium,
Oh yeah, when
she
she's
looked
next
tall.
to like Gigi Hadid, I'm like, this is
Yeah,
a skyscraper.
yeah. That's also Gigi Hadid. I thought she was also 5'11".
You know what? I just think every model's like at least 6 foot.
I'm looking it up.
Okay. But I want to go back to Look What You Made Me Do because there.
Oh yeah, please.
There-
She's 5'10".
Have you watched the music video or? Like,
Ooh.
do you-
I don't remember if I've seen it.
that is a lyric. It's like she's a zombie in the beginning.
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay, so like this is why I love her so much. So in the beginning, she's in like the same dress as she was in her Out of the Woods dress,
Yeah. Yeah.
and basically like she's being.
That was my
this is,
reaction
like-
to Out of the Woods. That was a reaction to me knowing what song that was.
and like. And like this is the start of like her crew was buried, per se, and like even the gravestone says like here lies Taylor Swift's career or something. There's a scene where there's like a bunch of like skinny white girls who were like they're literally like dolls or something, and like Taylor Swift's like in a she's like has like not a whip but like the thing that people smack other people with.
Oh, like the
Is it-
cops?
It's not like a baton. Either way, she's like doing this, and she's like
Yeah.
in leather, and it's like an allusion to like how people always say like, oh, Taylor Swift's squad is like skinny white models. Which like I don't really know her. All I know is like Gigi Hadid's in there,
Yeah.
and Kendall Jenner. Oh, Kendall Jenner used to be in there.
Oh, really?
But because she was even in Bad Blood,
Yeah.
I think. But when Kim released that thing, Kendall's like, I think she like unfollowed her and everything and said I'm not I'm not a Swiftie anymore or something.
I mean, her family kind of had beef with her, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, well, I also.
And I forgot what it said. There was a promo where they're like, if you mess with one of us, you mess with the family. Like, that's Chris saying something like along those lines. And I was like, okay.
And
So
then,
fine.
like the one about Katy Perry. So like she basically like looks like Katy Perry. She's like in a car. She like crashed into a car, and there's like cheetahs everywhere. And I think like that. I think this is a allusion to like it's a reference to like Katy and like cats
Right, yeah.
and all. There's all the bunch of snakes. there's one where she's like she's like swinging in the bird cage, and
What's that for?
the I was just saying like she was locked up and like
Oh, okay. I
just
thought it was like a
looked.
reference to something. I was like, okay.
I think there is an actual reference. I have forgotten it because it's so long. Like,
Okay.
but I think that's. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have for like in terms of the major drama.
Wow. Still a
I'm trying
lot.
to think about what.
You didn't even touch on Jake though.
Yeah, I can do the boyfriends if you want. I didn't want to do them because like I feel like everyone always goes to that.
How about I list you what I remember of her boyfriends, and then you tell me who I'm missing.
Oh yes, okay. Oh God.
I
Okay.
know. Okay, might not be the first one. I know Joe Jonas. He broke up with her on the phone. That's why she made a song about him.
Yeah, 27-second phone call. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll just say it now before I forget.
Yeah.
So it was a 27 phone call, second phone call, and then she released a song called "Forever and Always." That is, I think she says, or no, the song "Forever and Always" was about, or like is referencing him, I think. But the recent song that came out on the re-recording was "Mr. Perfectly Fine," and she says, I think she says "Mr. Perfectly Fine" 27 times. It's
Wow.
like, who thinks like that?
You have to be a creative of some sort. That's like a lot. I know. I don't know if this is in order. I know Harry Styles. He
Yes.
wrote "Out of Style."
We're missing we're missing 4 people between that.
Between.
Yeah, between Joe Jonas and Harry.
Calvin Harris. Didn't she date him?
That's after Harry.
Okay. She did a Kennedy. I know she dated Kennedy.
Connor Kennedy.
Yeah. Is that after?
That was from July 2012 to October 2012.
Okay, wait. There's Jake Gyllenhaal. I know that. And there's John Mayer.
That's.
There's the Predators.
Yeah.
I forgot the Predators. There's Jake Gyllenhaal and John Mayer.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything about them? I mean, I know there's
Taylor.
a lot about
Okay,
them,
well,
but,
like in order: Joe Jonas, Taylor Lautner, John Mayer.
Taylor Lautner. Yeah, I forgot that one.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Connor Kennedy, Harry Styles, Calvin Harris, Tom Hiddleston, and
Tom Hiddleston, Loki. I remember. There's like a photo of her with I think Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively and her and him, and it's like there was like a power couple.
And then there's the most recent one, Joe Alwyn, which we all stand.
Yeah, she. This isn't drama, but isn't there a song? It's called like Becky or something on her new folklore, lore of the woods. There's like an album where.
Did you say Lore of the Woods?
There's an album where she like.
Yes, it's Betty.
Betty.
And, yes.
But doesn't she use the children's names of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds? Yeah.
Yeah,
See, I
she
knew
got
that.
she got approval to do that.
I knew that.
She was like, "Thank you, Blake and Ryan, for letting me like make this story from your children."
Yeah, but people are saying there's some people who think like Betty's about like being gay, but then other people are like it's from the man's point of view when she's saying like the relationship stuff. So they're like,
it's from the man's point of view. It's not about.
Okay.
I think Taylor Swift literally said it's about the man's point of view.
Could be
I mean,
gay.
it can be interpreted as being gay as well. Like the lyrics are, if you don't know like the lore of folklore, like it's.
Because it's a whole story, right? Like that's the whole point. It's like telling the whole story.
There's 3 songs that are like canon to the story, and then everyone's like the whole thing's a story, and I'm like, these are just songs. Like I don't think every single song is referencing this story, but like there are 3 major ones that are directly. Each one is from a different point of view. August, Betty, and Cardigan.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, the only thing that you didn't talk about, which I don't blame you because there's no way you would have known, but a lot of people think that she dated Diana Argon.
Bro, yeah, I don't even know that was a thing.
There's like so much, but anyway, that could be a whole.
I think I'm trying to see like, is there anything that Taylor Swift has referenced about being gay? I think there is one song, like a couple songs recently that have come out, that are like, cause like, but then again, like these songs are just like from her mind. She's like, I felt like writing something about a woman. Like she's like, I felt like writing something about a divorce or
Right,
like
yeah.
about someone being
Right.
left at the altar. Like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Joe Jonas. That's the song for "Forever and Always." Taylor Lautner. It was "Back to December."
Back to December. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
that
John Mayer was "Dear John," which is a really sad song. Jake Gyllenhaal. There's a lot. I think there's like it's a lot of songs off of Red specifically. But like the specific one that I want to talk about, I guess, is like Jake was like, I'm not feeling it anymore. He, by the way, spent like 160,000 on a flight, or I think like on a private flight to get Taylor Swift.
That sounds.
I think that's a random fact I know.
Pervy. Oh, anyway.
Well, like I think wasn't he like 10 years older or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
He should have known better.
Yeah. So he wasn't feeling anymore about the media scrutiny, and there were also like there was a time where he didn't show up to her birthday party.
Right.
And that's in the song "The Moment I Knew," and then also "All Too Well," because about her turning 21.
I haven't heard about that one. All too well. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Connor Kennedy. It's like 3 months, I think.
Yeah.
Harry Styles. There was
Out
obviously
of style.
yeah. There's a few other songs that people are rumored to, but
Yeah.
that's one that a lot of people remember.
I didn't realize I knew all these. Wow.
And then there's Calvin Harris. Let's see. I don't really know much about Calvin Harris.
When
honestly.
I met you in the summer. That's all
Yeah, I don't know his song.
That's all I know about Calvin Harris.
But yeah, like when they, and I mean the song like, "This Is What You Came For," I think that's like referencing him specifically.
His song, "This Is What You Came For"?
No,
Isn't that the one he made with Rihanna?
she made that. Taylor Swift wrote that.
She wrote it?
Yeah.
But Rihanna sang it?
Oh, should I? Yeah, Rihanna sang it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I should show you the songs that Taylor Swift has written that like are not songs she has written.
While you look that up, Meghan Trainor wrote a few of the Fifth Harmony songs, which is why they're
Hello.
a bop.
Like,
Anyway,
oh, is it like, did she write like,
Oh,
she didn't
like-
write Birthday?
on the Reflection tour.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I mean, there's a lot that are like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think most people, I don't know if you know the song Better Man.
I don't know if I know it.
Okay. Well, that's like, it
Well,
was,
you would know if I know it because I would start singing it if I knew it.
okay, it was a song that she wrote like back in 2016 for Little Big Town, but then she sang it herself in the re-recording for Red.
Oh.
But yeah, This Is What You Came For, Taylor Swift wrote that
Okay.
with Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. Oh, I don't think you know that song either. Oh my god, maybe she didn't write that many songs. I just realized the songs that she wrote, she sang herself in the re-recording.
Oh, really?
So I don't think you know like the artists are not like popular as like, you know, like a Rihanna level.
Wow. I didn't know. I knew she wrote songs because obviously like that she didn't sing, but like still. I didn't know she wrote that one.
I barely listened to like This Is What You Came For, so I don't even know too much
Barely.
about it.
Do you want to do something fun right now? I'm gonna do
What?
something fun. I'm gonna go through the list of the Reflection album, and I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
gonna sing the part of the song that is in the title. Ready?
Okay.
Top down, boss, sledgehammer, worth it. This
Oh, I know Sledgehammer.
is how we roll. That's the song. Ever lasting love, and then like Mariah, them girls be like Reflection. I can be your sugar mama. We know, going nowhere. Body rock, brave, honest, beautiful. I don't know how that one goes, but there you go. That's proof to my commitment. Anyways, sorry for everyone who had to listen to that.
No, you're good. Is there anything else you want to know?
I'm trying to think.
I don't really like. I know
I feel
people
like
know
I know of most of it. Like even when you've like mentioned it, I'm like, wait, that makes sense. I've heard that.
it's because like it's always circulating like
Right,
when
but I
it was
didn't know to the
relevant.
extent. Like I knew she had beef with Katy Perry, kind of, but I didn't know like what it was about at all.
I know the most about Katy Perry just because like I followed it because I like Katy Perry when
Yeah.
I was young. I still like her, by the way. She deserved more. She deserved a Grammy.
She's on. I think she has like a residency in Vegas right now.
What does that even mean? Isn't that like
She's
studying?
like committed to a certain amount of shows to perform in Vegas.
Oh.
So like Adele also has a residency coming up.
Oh.
Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, like they all, like that means like they will be there on that date. It's like a tour where they don't have to leave. Everyone just comes to them.
See, when I hear residency, I'm like,
Doctor.
I hear doctor.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she wants to be a doctor now. Oh my god.
Slay, Dr. Swift.
But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to find like when the actual like how the the turntable for Taylor Swift, because like at some point I think more people hated her than they liked her. At least on the internet.
I mean, this is personal, like a personal response, but I remember the Kanye thing. I think I didn't follow up with it. I didn't know what happened after it, but I kind of was like, obviously, like I know the full thing now, but I was just like, I don't know why she's making a big deal out of it. It sounds like she gave permission, but I didn't know. So I didn't hate her. I just kind of was like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but.
Oh, the drama resurfaced in 2020 when a YouTube account released an unedited version of the call.
How did they get the unedited version of a call?
We don't know.
Sounds sketch. But
And this was during
whatever.
COVID, I think. Like
Wow.
March start.
Yeah.
When we did this.
I will say, I know for sure when I started being like, oh, she's kind of slay, it was when she was re-recording all her stuff. I was like, that's such a boss-ass move to like be like, well, if you're going to take my stuff, I'm going to re-record it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, there's like other stuff that isn't necessarily drama, but like things that I always remember she did. In Look What You Made Me Do, there's like, she's in like a diamond bathtub or something, like a bunch of pearls.
Naturally.
And there's a dollar sign next to it. And that dollar sign references when someone sexually harassed her at like some not a photo shoot, but like a red carpet. Mm-hmm. And there's like an image, because there's people there taking photos of like the guy grabbing her ass or something. And like he denied it at first, but then she literally took it to court and sued him for $1.
Wow. That is
And there's also
amazing.
and then there was a point where I think she pulled all of her songs from Spotify because they were not paying artists enough or something.
She said, if you're not going to pay them, you're not going to pay anyone. Like, because no one's going to use this app. That's funny. Wow. She's so slay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but she's done like a lot of good things that I appreciate as well.
I gotta stop. I've been saying slay like an adjective, but like it encompasses everything I'm feeling. Like I'm just like, wow.
Where's this coming from?
I don't know. Like what should I say? Like she's so awesome. Like that sounds dumb.
But where did the slay come from?
What do you mean where does slay? Slay's been around on TikTok.
I know it's been around, but when did it come into your vocabulary?
Honestly, I literally saw my sister. I think that's why I've been saying it.
Okay.
So she's not here right
now.
now.
Because I've heard it like
I'm referencing that she's here.
Yeah, because I've heard it like 4 times this podcast, and usually I hear it when you're just being like
funny
or ironic, and I'm like, no, I think she's actually using it now.
I'm using it, like I said, like I don't know what else to use. Like awesome, that sounds dumb. Cool, boss, like slay, like it's slay. That's all it is. That's all I can say right now. And I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna listen to this and be like, I'm so dumb. But like, live life, no regrets. Chico is passed out on the floor. Right?
I miss my cats. I just remember them.
You just remember. You're such a bad cat dad.
I prefer cat mom.
Oh, sorry, cat mom.
Personally.
Get it?
Oh my god. You know one thing that I wish.
There was
a point where Caroline would not stop saying purr, and I'm like, I'm this close to actually hitting it.
There was a point where Caroline only spoke in a British accent.
British accent, yes.
No, and it wasn't even like for a week. It was like a whole month.
And then we
thank
did
God
it.
we got kicked out of school, or else we would have to hear it for the
But then we did it to get back at her, but then we thought it would make her stop.
But it was also funny because like hers was like it almost was like a Jersey mixed British accent, and like I feel like ours was pretty good. Like we
well,
kept it up.
she would say like British.
Yeah, no, like she had like I'm trying to think of something she would say. Like she's like, do you want to go to the dining hall? Like she would say
like it was like a Jersey Shore
yeah.
and British accent.
Literally, but like we were good. Like we could do like a whole Asian Harry Potter. I'll be wrong.
Isn't there only one Asian character in here? Cho Chang?
Cho Chang. Have you seen there's a Harry Potter like musical thing that Darren Criss did in college, and it's on YouTube.
No, I did not.
And there's a song they have like songs for each character, and there's the one for Cho Chang is like Cho Chang. She like literally walks in like this Cho Chang, and then I think it's Chinese. I don't want to say it like it's not, but I don't know. And then they do like a string of like Asian words. Something are.
That
I don't know.
Is amazing.
I don't know.
I mean, is it a whole thing like just trying to like make fun of Harry Potter?
It's kind of a parody, but it tells the story of Harry Potter like in it. But she's like Cho. I don't know the words, so I'm not gonna say that. It's gonna be disrespectful. I don't even know what language it is, but yeah.
That's all I have though. I mean, the only other thing.
Over.
The only other things I know that I could like lecture you on if we want to go professor is like her lyrics, which I don't want to get into.
I mean, I feel like only if it's like very essential to the drama.
I mean, there's like, I mean,
But she
every
also
song
has
is
a lot.
yeah,
of
like
references to people.
all these songs can be referenced to her.
Yeah.
Like I mean, All Too Well is like it's literally like telling the whole. There's the film, like
Yeah.
it's telling the whole story.
That's true. Maybe it could be another thing.
But like it's nice for people to hear like because when you're re-recording it, like she didn't at first there wasn't the lyric that was like, it's supposed to be fun turning 21, but in the moment I knew it's about turning 21 in the first place, and
She
it's like
kind of,
oh
like-
it's connected. Like
Yeah.
that's when we were like oh my god.
That's cute.
Yeah, but and like there's a bunch of other options. Like what's it called? Oh, there was even a reference to like she was crying in front of an actress or something. I forgot the actual. I need to like.
Oh, I think I know this. It was an Anne Hathaway, I think.
People were saying it was. It could be a lot of people, but like they're saying like it's Jennifer Aniston back in 2011 when she gave her dating advice, and I'm like I don't know who this actress is, but either
Yeah.
way, like people were trying to find her that one
Yeah.
actress. But yeah, there's a whole other. There was like 10 minutes. I mean, obviously 10 minutes worth of lyrics.
Wow. Well, we could get into it another time, maybe. We could do a whole lyric.
It's okay.
A whole lyric debrief thing. But class is over. Pop quiz next class. Hope you took notes.
Name all the Taylor Swift's boyfriends in order.
Name all of the Fifth Harmony members right now.
I couldn't do it.
I know.
I literally could. Okay, wait.
I could
okay.
do the boyfriends. Wait,
Okay,
this is our quiz at the end. Okay, give me Fifth Harmony.
It's Camila,
Mm-hmm.
Normani, Lauren, Allie, Deanna, Diana.
Close. Dinah
Deanna.
Jane.
Diana.
Okay,
Wait,
I have a harder one.
is that her middle name?
It's just like she had two names. Okay, ready? Here we go. Boyfriends. Joe Jonas, Taylor Lautner, John Mayer, Jake Gyllenhaal, Harry Styles, Connor Kennedy, Calvin Harris. Oh, Tom Hiddleston, and just Joe Alwyn. Am I missing one?
I mean,
If
there
I'm
might
missing
be
one,
like
tell me.
no. Those are all the ones that I have listed down.
Okay, the rest are irrelevant.
Yeah.
I did good.
Because like she might have dated other people, but I'm like, I don't even.
Well, either way, we did pretty good.
Oh, I mean there is one, but that's like there's like Brandon Barella, but that's like
I don't know who that is.
that's the equivalent of Tim McGraw
Okay.
apparently. And I'm like, this is so far back now. Like that
Tim
wasn't
McGraw?
even in.
I don't even know who that is.
That's the song.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Well, this was fun. I hope you learned something, everyone.
I did learn a lot.
I hope you shared my trauma, or at least can sympathize with me now.
I saw it. At
You saw it
least.
on my face. Yeah. Well, all right.
Everyone stream Midnights when it comes out on October 21st.
Listen to Fifth Harmony's Reflection album. Just give it a shot. Just a little bit.
Just give it a shot.
Just give it a shot. That's all I ask, please. But yeah. All right. I guess we'll see everyone next week. See you next week.
Yeah.
We'll be in
see-
person
I'll see you. Yes, we will be in person next week. How long are you staying in Texas?
until next week.
Oh,
We'll probably have to
like
do,
Friday or like?
I'll probably have to do like Sunday or something. We'll talk about it.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it. They don't need to know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Good luck to everyone in school. I can't relate.
Can't relate. Oh wait, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
2 seconds.
1,
No.
2. What? That's your address, by the way.
No, it doesn't have it on it. Oh, does it? Okay, then you can see it
Oh my god!
in person. Okay.
Wait, it kind of looks ugly though. Why did we get ugly ones?
You look ugly. I'm kidding. I don't know. I think that's how they look. There's a lot
But
of
like,
info.
didn't
Like,
you get
it's-
your Founders Day award though?
Yeah, she's right there. But
That one looks prettier to me.
right, my mom was like, "Do you want to frame it?" And I was like, "No, that's not my degree. It's not my
Yeah.
diploma."
I
But
was
it
like,
is-
no,
it
I'm
is
framing the
prettier.
Founders Day one because it's prettier.
Yeah. We'll see. All right. Bye.
Goodbye.